Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. A little later than normal, but that's all right. I'm glad everybody's on. So I wanted to thank you all so much for joining. And who do we have on here? Let's see here. Al, what's going on? Craig, Brian, Heidi, Ray, what's up? Ray don't ever get to jump on. Greg, what's going on? A little late for you up there in Canada, huh, brother? How's everybody doing? Let's see here. Thank you all for joining. I got some cool stuff. We've got William Danny Caps, or Willie Diggett, going to be joining us here in a few minutes. Welcome, Adrian from Kentucky. Rob. Hey, guys, if this is your first time jumping on the feed, write it in there. Tell us it's your first time. Tell me where you're watching from, and let me know all about it. Brian, congratulations, my friend. Oh, my gosh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, Brian literally dug up a sweet Morgan dollar. Check this out. So, boom, right there. Right there. Brian, whoa, man. Congrats, dude. That is so awesome. I bet you were, like, freaking out. I bet you couldn't even hold you. I mean, I know I would have been, like, losing it. From what I understand, that is, like, your second one in 4 weeks. Okay, that's crazy. Like, who does that? Oh, my God. So, congratulations on that, my friend. That is amazing. Amazing. Jonas, DJ, what's going on? David, how are you doing? Peter, second time from Culpeper. Awesome. You know, I was thinking about putting a Civil War background behind me tonight, but I couldn't find a good enough one and really good resolution, so I did not do it. Yes, I know. That's awesome. So, just a couple things tonight before we bring William on. I got to tell you guys, we've got some big stuff happening right now. And first thing is, I want to bring attention for those who haven't seen it. I'm sorry, I always look down because I'm like prepping up for the next scene. For those who haven't seen it, we've got We Dig hats and We Dig patches. Boom, right there. Okay, let me tell you something about the hats. They are $18.49. That includes your shipping. There's a very limited quantity. We've got 27 of them that I'm going to be able to sell. They are very specific to what I wanted. That's why they are $18.49, is because I was not satisfied with just giving you guys a regular old hat. I wanted to make it a bad A hat. You know what I'm saying? And that hat is awesome. It has a flag mesh on the back, and it has the customized stitching on the front. That logo, We Dig Metal Detecting, that is it. That is an embroidered logo. It's not like a print on, so I mean, it ain't going nowhere. I did the mesh back because I wanted it to breathe for us out there when we're out there digging in the summertime. So that's why I did that. That being said, the patches, they are $5. If you wanted to get, God, I can't get my arrows right. If you wanted to get one of those patches, they're only $5. That includes your shipping. Really not a bad deal. I will drop my PayPal if anybody's interested. Otherwise, you know, I just wanted to bring that up. Second thing I wanted to bring up, guys, is I have a new thing. It's basically, have you ever seen those texts, blah, 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 to this number? I have one, okay? And you text at WeDigM to 81010, and that puts you in a text group, and anything that I, like, if I'm going live, and you haven't had a chance to see it on Facebook, or you're not seeing my post or whatever, if you're in that group, I'm gonna say going live at 8 tonight or whatever, and going live in an hour or something. And excuse me, if you join that list, then you will be one of the people who are notified. That being said, if you are on that list, and you like join soon, I don't know, say by tomorrow, maybe I'll do some sort of giveaway for the people who join that list. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really good way to keep in touch and keep, because a lot of times people don't see our post on Facebook. So, that being said, ooh, that being said, that's awesome, and I'm glad that I was able to do that. I love the hat, I do too. Kelly, what's going on? I didn't see you in there. I know, right? I love them too. I love the hats and patches. I don't know. They really should be flying off the shelf, especially since they are limited edition. So, that being said, also, we have a giveaway for a Nocta Macro Amphibio. If you guys have not seen that post, you are living under a rock and you need to get on my wall and get entered. It is so stinking simple. All you have to do is go to my post, like the post. You don't even have to share it. Sharing is very welcomed, but you don't have to. And like it. Go like Nocta Macro page. It's all linked in there. And pick a number between 1 and 3,000 and be watching whenever I give it away. That's it. That is all you got to do, and you can win yourself a $900 detector. Get out of here. Get freaking out of here. Guys, is my voice loud enough? It might be, is it, can you hear me well? Because I'm not sure. I know, that's what I'm saying, Michael. I was just saying that. I'm definitely going to have one when you join. Guys, whoa, wait a second. Michael Hardy is going to be joining us next week. Holy crap. Do you guys know who he is? He's like a renowned author. He's written like 27 books or something on the Civil War. Like, seriously, you guys got to be watching that show. It's crazy. Yes, thank you. I agree. If you find one you really like, send it to me, and I will definitely put it on my background because I was thinking of that today. Also, go join that giveaway right over here. Just go to my page, go like and do the things. It's easy. All right? Now, that being said, I believe that is all I have to say for announcements. I think I'm going to get ready. I'm getting ready to bring Danny on. So, let me see here. How do we do that? I call you Willie, William, Danny, Dan. I just call you everything. I'm just going to hit them all. Willie digs it. I don't know. We're calling you everything, but all right. So, let me see here. Here we go. All right. Let's bring him on. All right. What's up, brother? How are you doing tonight?
Doing well. How about you?
I am doing very well. Somebody needs my PayPal address. Let me plug that in real quick, brother. I'm going to do that in my chat really fast. First off, why don't you do me a favor and the guests and the viewers a favor and tell us where you're from. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you swing, and all that good stuff.
Well, a.k.a. Willie from the Wilmington, North Carolina area, just off the coast. I swing the Deus, I swing a Nocta, I swing Equinox. I swing them all, basically. AT Pro. I have probably 20-some different coils for all of them. So I have no lacking of instruments to swing in the dirt, depending on if it's beach. I will have to put my number in for your giveaway. Nocta. I gotta have me a good beach machine, that's for sure.
Dude, that thing is quite amazing. Have you seen the specs on that? I mean, have you seen or read anything about it?
No, but I've had the Nocta Force Core, and it was a decent machine. I liked it.
Yeah, dude, this machine is absolutely 100% awesome. Like, it is. Not only is it just like really, it has a lot of cool features, and they really tried hard to make it really user friendly this time around. But it has its design is just absolutely it's just beautiful. Like, I mean, they've taken functionality and smashed it with beauty, and that's the machine they came up with. I'm not even lying. If you haven't seen it, it's beautiful. Sean says we need a MX Sport. Rick, what's going on, brother? Jeff, how are you doing? Ryan, anybody on here from, oh, we got 4 YouTube viewers. Welcome, YouTube viewers. Welcome. If you guys haven't went over, subscribe. If you guys subscribe right now, it'll send a little ding dong on my screen, and you'll be recognized on my screen that you just subscribed. So if you haven't, do it. Willie, tell me something. What do you prefer, or where do you prefer to hunt? Do you like permissions? Do you like fields? Do you like woods? Do you like what do you prefer to hunt?
I'm really not particular detail. I do hunt a lot of fields. I do hunt a lot of woods around my area because we have so much history behind here with colonial home sites, Civil War action, World War I action, World War II, Revolutionary War. We have one specific site that my team has done a lot of button pulling. And we're talking about mid 1700s all to nowadays. We pulled out 500 buttons from that one spot.
Holy moly!
And I don't kid you, this spot is about 150 feet by 200 feet.
Oh my gosh!
But we weren't able to find them until they stripped the first top layer of root mat off, which is about 5 inches, and then they just started popping left and right.
Dude, I have seen some of the buttons you've pulled too. They are beautiful. Like,
stand around, really nice on the buttons here. If you can get into an area that is not black dirt and it's real lacking of the iron, they come out almost in pristine shape. Pewter buttons, 1-piece back buttons, 2-piece. My boy just pulled out a 3-piece eagle button this weekend. I've never seen one of those.
What?
His first one I've ever seen. I have dug for over 30 years. 30 years, and I've never seen a 3-piece button like that.
And you said it was from the Civil War?
It's from the Civil War. Well, it's actually pre-Civil War. They started dating them between the 1840s.
Hey, I bet Riley Bryant's found one. That dude's crazy. He finds everything.
It's amazing what's come out of that one small area. I mean, we've pulled out half reals, pulled out King George's, you name it. That hole is just produced because we think it was actually a trading post in that area. And we have found all kinds of stuff like thimbles.
Oh.
These are 3 that I've pulled out of that one spot, but I've actually pulled out 5.
Wow.
That thing is just give up and give up. Every time they take a tree down or they push over some dirt, it's just like, you got to go. Because if you don't get there, somebody else is going to beat you to it.
Wow. So, how'd you come across the spot?
Years ago, I had permission in a housing development, not far from there, that I knew a trading post was already on, which is maybe 2 football fields away. And we went in there and found about the same amount before they started developing.
Wow.
I just started plugging around in that area on that side, and I was just blown away by what was pulled out on both sides of mill pond. There was an old mill pond there, and it's just unreal.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So you said that you hold on, I gotta do something here. You said that you what was I gonna say? Jeez, man, I hate when I forget what I was gonna say.
One special guest on here that I seen him flip it a while ago. His name is Stephen King.
Stephen King?
Yeah, he's a first timer tonight.
Really?
Yeah, he's up in the watching on the Facebook. I see him still in there.
So let me ask you, how do you know him? He's your buddy?
We met on just by whim of I was riding by this old home site that I've been looking at and eyeballing up and wondering who owned it and everything, because I have an aunt that lives not far from that house, and I just happened to see him standing out there in the field next to the house, metal detecting. So I whiz right on in there, pull up, started chit chatting with him. He said, "Sure, come on." The lady that owns it, she gave me permission. She said, "As long as I'm here, you can come on with me." I'm like, "That's cool." And we hit it off ever since then and had good conversations. And I've met him back over there several times. I told him I promised him I would not pull no more silver.
Oh, Stephen Mason just subscribed on YouTube. Thanks for the sub, bud. I appreciate it. Hey guys. Hey, Stephen. Yeah, I'm not wearing a hat tonight, Greg. I decided to go all natural tonight and show you guys the beautiful red hair. So, Danny, what do you consider as one of your most favorite, or I hate to say best find because that's so hard to narrow down.
It is. It's hard to pinpoint. I've only found one of each one of these items. I can't find the one I wanted to bring, but anyway, I brought a second one. The breastplate is one that I found not far from my house, and that's a Civil War breastplate, Eagle breastplate, and it was in almost pristine condition. Bottom, and I dinged it, and I was so sick to my stomach when I pulled it out of the ground and I seen that little ding in the bottom. But one of my best finds I've ever found. This is actually a set of cross cannons, gold, and they were found at Carolina Beach near a campsite.
Oh my God!
But they were stamped out. They're stamped out of a gold ingot, and it's been tested, and it's been authenticated that it was Civil War period.
Wow!
One of my best finds.
Yeah, I would say that's probably one of your best finds. No doubt about that. Holy crap, that is amazing. That is amazing. Ryan Bishop, thank you for just subscribing, brother. I appreciate it. That is freaking amazing, man. Like, I thought, wow, that's still got a lot of gold gilt on it. I didn't realize it was like real gold.
Solid gold.
Golly.
Solid. I thought it was gold gilt too, but it's not. I've had both sides all the way around, and I've actually had it tested with a regular, one of those special machines, because it is extremely heavy. It's not lead with gold gilt around it, because if you look at the very back, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's lettering in different directions. It's hard to see again.
It's not really focusing, is it?
Nah, but there's a place that I go to, and I recommend going to see it, and it's Fort Fish Museum. I have a gentleman down there that anytime I have a find that is questionable, or if I want to get it authenticated, I'll take it to him. And if I know they're asking me, do you want to put it on loan, or do you want to let the museum have it, I know I have something that's very collectible.
Yeah. Jesus. Ugh, man. I tell you, I've never... What is in my pocket? Hold on. Yep, you know I'm a digger. I just put the shirt on right before I came live because I was like, the other shirt I wanted to wear was not at all dry, so I was like, oh, I'll put this shirt on. I just noticed I had a battery in my pocket. Wonderful. Thank you for the subscribe, John. Oh, we got another one. Adventure Gold, thank you for subscribing, guys. So if you had a chance to metal detect anywhere in the world at any time period with your favorite machine, whatever it be, which, hey guys, if you're watching, drop yours in the comments. Where would it be? And what machine would you use?
I would say I would probably use my HP Deus, and I still have it on my books to go visit it and metal detect there, still in my plans and still in my works, and that would be England, Ireland area, Scotland area, because that is actually where my history, my background, and my family ancestry is from. So I'd love to find hammered coins, Roman coins.
Yeah.
Is find a hoard underneath in there, a big old vessel in there, like those guys have been finding lately. It's just like that would probably be my special place. I'd like to go.
Rick Landecker was watching. I don't know, but if he still is, he was just over. He was just over in England for Detectival, and he had a blast. He was actually featured in some of the actual pictures from them. Rick's here, yeah. So Rick, tell us how much fun you had. And we've seen lots of pictures, and it's just really neat to see and to hear the stories of people from America who go over there and detect. KG and Ringy were just over there at Detector World, or is that what it's called? I believe it is.
Netherlands.
Huh?
Netherlands.
Yeah,
Netherlands.
they were in the Netherlands, and so they it's just really neat to see the finds, because we don't have that kind of history here at all, like whatsoever. I mean, we're 200 years old, you know.
Right when I pull an 1800 coin out.
Oh yeah.
700 coin, or something in the 1600 range. I'm like, that would blow my mind.
Oh, for sure. Actually, Jake Easterling, which I don't think he's on right now, but he sent some Roman coins for us to donate to a cause. But he also sent some personal ones that he dug for my wife and I, and it's freaking so neat to see the history. Like how old you're holding something that was around before Jesus walked the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's just insane.
It is. I mean, it's mind blowing. It's just how long coins have been around and how they were produced, hammered out, milled out with just raw force and iron tools to do it like that. This I would like to put up for giveaway too. So whenever you do your giveaway, that is a copper round buffalo.
Oh yeah, copper round looks like an Indian. Looks like a buffalo nickel.
Like a buffalo nickel. So whenever you do your giveaway, I'll throw that in with it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because guys, I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. This is not by any means what we're going with, but I've decided that just giving stuff away the regular old way is not cool enough for me. I do not find it very cool at all. So I decided, Danny, I'm going to cover you up for just a second, because I got to show this. Now, what I'm about to show you is not the finished product, one. Two, I'm still refining and working on the finished product. It will be coming probably I'll have it probably done by next week. And it won't be like this, but what I'm getting ready to show you is an idea of what it is going to be. Guys, you're going to freaking love this. I have been working on this for so long. You are going to freaking love this, okay? And I'm not going to give stuff away normal. I'm going to give stuff away fun. And it's going to be, it's just different, okay? It's something that you can't do. It isn't being done. And I'm doing it for you guys because I love you. I love you. And you guys have supported me for so long. So what we're going to do is, when I do giveaways, a lot of times I'm going to do a random giveaway. So I want you guys to get in your mind right now and start thinking about a name. I want to hear a name. Because right now, the only name I have, well, let me pull it up. Just let me pull it up. Okay, golly. I'm gonna turn you off, Danny, but you're still here, okay? So just don't worry about that, okay? I'm gonna turn you off. Where is he? Hold on. So you gotta start thinking of a name, okay? Because this is going to be something I'm doing for you guys. Where is it? All right. Is that it? Okay. So, I'm going to be doing something. There we go. All right. So, right there, guys. So, do you see that? That is what we're going to be doing. This is something I'm going to be doing for you guys. And that right there is what I've called, and I have been calling, the Giver Digger. And what I'm going to do is say I have something I want to give you guys, right? And it's cool, something I'm going to give you guys, do a giveaway. And what's going to happen is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to say, all right, we're going to do a giveaway. And it's going to be this. Boom. And, so the digger is swinging over a sheath. And then whoever wins it, I'm going to have the name of them right underneath it. That is something we're going to be doing for you guys as a giveaway. I just think it's so fun, and it's something different. It's not something that nobody's doing, and it's just pretty cool. So I wanted to show you guys. Now the final version is coming soon. It is not ready yet, and I'm not going to show you the final version. This was just the version that I had come up with, but the final version is going to be really freaking cool, and it's going to be something different. So, by the way, that sheath was given to us by Matt Smith, who's going to be doing a or I'm going to be giving that sheath away. Who knows? I might do it with the Giver Digger. So come up with a cool name, guys. Come up with a cool name. And what is that? SGSIN, Andy. I have no idea. Darnell, I don't know. Yes, I am live. I am live, Matt. Thank you for asking. I hope I still am live.
Yes, you're still live.
Am I?
Yep.
Okay, I just gotta make sure, because now he has me all worried. Yeah, I'm still live. All right, so be thinking of a name, guys. So, Danny, thank you for that generous donation. We're gonna give that away sometime too. I'll do it like the Giver Digger. I'm working on putting a chat bot in my chat so that I can set up giveaways that will be like I'm going to hit a button, say giveaway in 10 minutes, and then anybody that comments below that will be entered into the giveaway, and then boom, bam, their name will come on the screen. So.
Sounds cool. You want to let's add something else to that copper round.
What? No! Sweet! That's awesome!
T-shirt. Your choice of color, pink or green.
Oh, you have pink, huh? Bots are not creepy. Well, pink for the ladies.
Hang on one second.
So, that's really cool, Danny. We appreciate that. You don't have to do that.
Voila.
Oh, it is kind of. Hey, you know, the pink's really not that. Oh, and it's a V-neck, too. Can't beat that. So, if you're a girl and you win, you know. I don't know when we'll do that, but when we do it, I'll definitely notify you. We're going to be doing some giveaways. I don't have anything. I don't have anything set up to do a giveaway in here tonight, unless you just decide you want to pick a name that you see. You can do that, but I like to have some sort of order to it. But that being said, that's really cool. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but very, very much appreciated. Let's see. What else were we going to say? What else were we going to talk about, Danny? I don't know. I kind of do these things where I'm like, I'm off the hook, and I don't have...
I'll do some shout-outs to my little few teammates that go out and dig with me once in a while. I've got like 5 or 6 guys. They got nicknames like Mark the Shark, Pull Tab Chaz, Farmer Allen. He's a real good buddy of mine, and he's got connections with all the fields around this area. I got Mo, Detector Mo, and Sensei Will, which is my middle son, and Phoenix, which is my youngest boy, which go out and metal detector with me. I will say,
Hey, that's fine. I love the shout outs. Too bad they're not in the chat. So I'd like to see. Are they in the chat? Tell them to say, hey. Hey, Ramblin' Rose Digger Winton. Is that Norma? Norma, how are you feeling? I heard you're not feeling too good. I hope you feel better. Let's see. Yeah, are they in the chat?
no, they're not in the chat. They are one's getting ready for bed, and the other one retired for the night too because he worked hard today.
I get it. So looks like you're in some sort of what is that? I gotta say
This is the second floor office area, which I have a lot of my display stuff. Like I have the buttons, Colonial 13 colonies, and it has the original details for them. So if I find something like that, I can reference to that. Then I have my little poster with the bullets over here. It gives me caliber size. And then, of course, the display of the Confederate buttons, which you got your C, your I, anchor buttons, eagle buttons. One of my best finds is a Civil War eagle button with an R in the center, which is a rifleman.
Rifleman.
That's the only one I've been able to find.
Really? I've never found a Civil War button. I found buttons that were that era, but never an actual, soldier button or anything like that. I found a Indian War button not too long ago from Missouri. It was a Missouri, what is that? State, whatever. They were like militia, basically,
right,
for the
right.
state. And I found that, and that was about my oldest military button I found. I've found World War II button, World War II shirt collar cuff deal not too long ago, which was pretty cool. So I can't wait to find me a Civil War button. I know it's coming. We're getting ready to go to a place about 30 minutes away from us. It's a public park, but it was known for Civil War activity. There was like a camp there, and I know my box plate's up there somewhere. So I'm going up there to dig, and I made a post about it, and it said, as long as there's no malicious intent, then I guess it's okay to metal detect, because there's nothing saying you can't. It's just saying you can't disturb the area with malicious intent. So I'm going digging because I am not maliciously intending to hurt the place,
Whenever the cops pull up.
What's that?
I said, you'll know in the first 30 minutes when the cops pull up. What are you doing, boy?
I'm going to be like, whoa, okay, I'm out of here. See you later.
Not what the rule book.
I know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull it up and I'm like, I am not doing this with malicious intent, So,
yep.
I mean, that's what the law says. Let's see. Darnell said he wants to see some largies. Some large cents. You dug some large cents?
How about, yes, I do have, well, how about if I do one better than that? I've got, I do. I've got a couple largies here. Let's see. 1878 large cent.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a 1847. This is actually, this is a large cent too. It's a little bit, for some reason, it looks like it was small. I thought it was a half cent when I first pulled it out, but it's not. It's a largie.
I've never dug one. They're not in my area.
What really interests me is the amount of King George II and thirds. This is a King George. It's hard to see in the plastic. I don't really touch them.
Don't take it out.
But these are King Georges. They're from over the seas. But this one here blew my mind. I never even knew it ever existed. So this is a 1790. Let me hold up an example next to it. So look at the two differences in the size of these things.
Oh yeah.
All right, this is a King George II, but this is also a King George II, but it's called a cartwheel.
Oh yeah.
Only made 1 year, 1797.
That is that like people in Canada really like to dig those.
Well, these here they're kind of a rarity that you can hardly find them because they only made them that 1 year. And to find them on a colonial home site 20 minutes from my house is kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everything I have and I've collected have come within, I would say, probably 30 miles of my home.
Wow.
I've gone to Raleigh and dug with Slick Vic and the NC Dirt Detectives up there. I've dug with those guys. They're awesome guys. They've even come down and dug with me on some of my sites. So, hats off to them for doing what they do up there. But most of the stuff that I've found in the 30 years has actually been within a 30-mile radius of where I live at the moment.
Really? Wow. Actually, I thought Darnell said that he wanted to see some largies. Darnell said he wants to trade you some stuff for some largies. We had Darnell on last week. What a great guy, man. He's really a great guy. You can't say enough nice things about him. Tim, Tin Cup Tim, thanks for joining. You really can't, so.
How about checking out these? These I found in a field 5 miles from my house, and they are within 10 feet of each other in a cornfield.
Oh my gosh.
Both of them are half dimes. One's 1840, and the other one is a cat bust, 1835. And they are just, they're like almost brand new, coming right out of the ground.
Jesus, I've never even dug one at all.
Those are my first ones.
You see some of these guys, well, because I don't live in an area anywhere near historic, you know what I'm saying? Like, over in the find stuff like that a lot more often than anybody around my area ever would,
Older history up there.
Right.
You're talking about colonial home sites and plantations and land grants that was given back, in the late 1600s and early 1700s. So, they're going to find stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of up north, I have a trip planned come November the 2nd to the 4th. I'll be going to see M.A. Lyman and Wildman of Wildman's Lodge.
Oh, yeah?
And we're going to hit it up for 2 days up there.
Hey, wait a second. Didn't you go north not too long, like maybe last year, and dug with, who was it you went and dug with?
925.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, did you guys have fun?
Oh, man, you talking about, had a blast. We found some relics. Nothing really strongly to speak about, but we had a blast. There was one day that we were there that the weather, it was like 70 degrees in the morning. By noontime, it had sleet falling and temperatures was in the 40s.
Oh my God.
By afternoon, it was snowing.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was an adventure. Yeah, we went.
Now, he gets those old permissions, though, now.
East Hampton, Maryland, that area there, they don't have a lot of Civil War activity, but he's got some, we're talking late 1600s.
Yeah.
Like that. He gets some really good stuff.
Yeah, we had him on last season, and yeah, I mean his permissions are freaking unbelievable. He digs with Jocelyn Elizabeth a little bit, and He digs with the Backwoods Boys some.
Yeah, I told them the next time I'm planning on trying to come up there, I'm gonna give him at least a month or two notice, and if he wants to see if he wants to hook up with Jocelyn and Drew and any of those other guys, and just get a good field somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I wish I could do that. I wish I could get out further. It's just so hard for me with young kids to get out and do a lot of those things. So
It'll come. It'll come.
One day.
Yeah, it'll come.
One day.
Might see me out there in Missouri sometime.
Well, I wouldn't mind that.
Coming your way.
I know. I'm right. Like right across the Mississippi River. I mean, I'm not deep into Missouri. I'm literally, the town I live in is probably 12 miles from the Mississippi River. So I mean, I'm really not that far from Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Illinois. I'm right there. So if anybody's around that area, or 50 miles away or whatever, and wants to dig, feel free to hit me up. I'm serious about that.
You should be in the area where they have everything that goes west.
Well, okay. So I am 2 hours south of St. Louis. So we got a lot of we have a lot of that history, and there was a Civil War battle right by us. But yeah, we sit right on the Trail of Tears National Park. Like we're right at the gateway. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
Well, they had to wander, and they had to go down the Mississippi. You got gambling boats that went down there. You got ferry crossings that's in your area, I'm sure, if you just do some research on those.
Yeah, I'd like to find some of the old trade routes, honestly. That's what I'd like to find.
That's kind of like what we do, is we look for the old road beds, the old ferry crossings, just some of the land grant historical maps and stuff like that. We'll look at those and try to do an overlay on them, and then that's how we find a little bit of our research. And the best way to get out and find that stuff, beat the bushes.
Oh, yeah?
Use Pat and Charlie and just start walking.
Yeah.
Look for iron signals. When you hit a clump of iron and it's not normal iron and it's in the middle of nowhere, you know something had to be going on there.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your favorite method of research?
Basically just getting out and walking.
Really?
Yeah, just getting in the woods, taking my time, going in my, a lot of times I'll go by myself. I'll have my phone and I'll have my, safety patrol stuff with me. So, because we do have bears and a few crazy people around here, but it's to me, I do land grant stuff, old maps, and then I'll get out and do the Pat and Charlie thing.
So I do a lot of driving around. I'll just drive old country roads, and that's a lot of how I find places that I like to dig, is just getting out, driving around, looking at foundations, and I found a lot of really cool places, really old places, just driving around. The maps are great, obviously. And, if you're trying to hone in on a certain area, you got to use all the maps and every resource available. But a lot of times, man, my best permissions come from me just driving in my car saying, "Ooh, I'd like to metal detector. I'm going to stop and ask."
Knocking on that door. Hey, can I dig up the ground a little bit?
Yeah. A lot of the farmers around here, it goes two ways. Either they really don't give a crap, or they give a crap. So, it's either for sure yes, and it's no big deal to them. You can tear up their yard because it's just dirt, or it's get off my property before I shoot you. That's just the way it is around.
You hear the sound, it's a no.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. That being said, I'm coming up on about an hour here, and it's about time I got to work my butt. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning, brother. And I wanted to tell you, I really appreciate you joining us tonight. So,
my pleasure. I had a blast.
I appreciate it. I wish I was a little more prepared. I wish I would have had a little more stuff. What's that? Historic map works. Yep, that's enough. That's a good one. A lot of people do historic aerials. Huh?
Yep, I use aerials a lot.
Yeah.
I do a lot of progress on those. Anybody that wants to get up with me and that's in my area here, go to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, so there's no reason why you can't find me.
Oh yeah. I got your YouTube right above you. It's Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue Team. How long you been doing YouTube? How long you been doing the videos?
About 2 years now.
Oh,
so
really?
Not very long. Yeah, I'm trying to build up the subscribers. So, and I just went out and got. Here's my hat. Now I just went out and got me a new setup. This is the chest harness piece.
Ah.
GoPro Session 5, which is the voice activated one. So hopefully I'll be able to do, instead of putting it on the hat or just handheld with the camera and the phone and stuff, I'll be able to just talk and tell it to start recording and be able to start some more videos like that.
Oh, that's really cool. I really think I think the take on videos these days is just so different. I think that people want to see the videos, but they want to see them differently. There's a couple people doing it. Different. Matt Howell, Gone Digging on YouTube. He's doing it different. It's pretty cool. He's got, he'll go live on his drone, and like show the area. But I think that the people, because anybody with a phone can dig a hole and video it and make a video. It's simple, okay? But I think that the channels that are doing the best are the ones that are taking it to a different level, that are, thinking outside of that box of just filming a find, but telling a story, getting real good camera shots. So I think a lot of that, I think that's where a lot of people that are now doing really well, that's where it's going, So if I were you, if I was to go out and start doing videos like that, I would definitely focus on and I'm not telling you how to do your videos whatsoever. Don't get me. Anybody out there that's watching, in my opinion, how about that? That I would say that a lot of it has to do with telling a story and really good, clean, outside the box camera shots. That's what's going to make it for you. I really believe it.
Well, some of the areas, I've got a drone working on it's the JTR, the one that follows you around. Working on getting one of those. So, but I have to be careful because a lot of the places I go, don't want to give the locations away, for one, and two, those are a lot of times for private permissions, and I don't want nobody else or a ton of people going up and knocking on the door. Well, you let this guy do it, so then all of a sudden I get the door slammed in my face because they've seen it on the video. So I have to be careful of that.
For sure. Some
guys that's in my neighborhood around here that take advantage of certain areas and don't do the right thing when they're metal detecting, like fill their holes back in or go on property that is posted. And
in other words, they give us all a bad name.
Yeah. And that's, I have a hard time swallowing some of that stuff. I didn't know it, yet there's a sign 50 feet away. But anyway, I'm not going to get on that soapbox,
Oh, yeah. No, I fully understand. And it's one of those things that people are going to be people, and they're going to make those bad decisions and make us all look bad. And it's one bad apple that's going to ruin it for the bunch. And you can clearly see it's happened up in Canada in certain areas. They are not allowed to dig. There's places in the United States where people are not allowed to dig, and it's a terrible thing. And like I said, one bad apple, man. One bad apple will ruin it for the next 150 guys that try to come and do the same thing. So we really, all of us, all of us have got to take it upon ourselves to be as responsible as possible, so the next guy or our kids or their kids can do it too.
Right. That's the next. And Clay Lyman, he done a lot for kids, scouts and stuff like that. I donated, not to toot my horn or anything, I don't want to do that. I donated 3 metal detectors, 2 Garrett 250s, and a Tesoro. I sent them to him, and he's introduced metal detecting to like 20 or 30 Boy Scouts, kids from that there. To me, that's what makes this generation upcoming want to do something like that. It's find the relics, teach them how old it is, where it come from, things like that. That is what I like to do, and I'll share it with as many people that I can.
100%. I think that if the generation below us, because we can't help that technology is everywhere and it's everything. Okay, there's no way around that. People are going to be on their phones, okay? People are going to be playing their video games. People are going to be doing all those things, okay? But if we can get some of them out of the house, you know, and finding the history that we've lost, years down the road, we won't be able to find a Lincoln penny in the ground. Not the ones we carry around. You know what I'm saying? We really, if we can get those guys on board, our kids, their kids, and because the detectors are only going to get better. They're only going to get better, and they're only going to find more stuff, deeper stuff, older stuff. So we got to get them on board. So, I mean, for years to come.
Metal detectors now, they're going to be they'll have a screen on it, and they'll be able to tell you exactly what's in the ground, what size it is. Even if it's like a button or a coin like that, it'll show it on the screen. Yep. That's the way I see the generation of the new metal detectors coming up.
100%. I fully agree. It is not. It's really not that far off. Nocta came out with the what is it? The Invenio. Is that what it's called? And it basically gives you a 3D picture of what's in the ground. It's insane. Yeah. I mean, granted, it's a very expensive machine for somebody like you or I, but I mean, it's pretty amazing. So, anyway,
technology.
Oh yeah, and and another thing is, it's like we can't. That will never change, because anybody who's building metal detectors is only trying to make them better. They're not. Like Mind Lab, they do the multi-frequency. Well, Nocta's going to have a true multi-frequency next year. And in my honest opinion, if those other brands, like the Garretts and like the other, if they don't get on board, they won't be, they will, and that's a fact, they will not be in business if they don't get on board and start putting out machines that are more capable. I get that the single frequencies are great machines, and they got them down to a T, don't get me wrong, but they have got to get on board with what's really going on.
Yep, stepping up to the level.
Yeah, because if they don't, I mean, you already see it. Tesoro is being bought out by somebody else. Yep. And it's a great branded detector. That, I mean, lots of people swear by them, and they are a great branded detector. And in iron infested areas, you can't beat that detector. You just can't beat it. But fact of the matter is, they aren't catching up with the times. They don't have a digital screen. They don't, and that is why. That's why they can't pay their bills, because people want to see. They want the digital. They want the extra frequencies. They want as best a machine as they can get for price for a middle class person can afford, or you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, Garrett and White's, and no offense to anybody who you like I said, I use a Garrett. I'm not, but they have got to step it up, because if they don't, they will be a brand of the past. No doubt in my mind, 100% guaranteed. I promise you that. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one the Garrett are being made. That's about what with most of theirs, because it's made in America.
Oh
All
yeah.
The rest of them are made overseas.
Yep.
Technology over there is gotten so advanced over there that they got to catch up.
Oh yeah, and it's happening, and it's even just every year they get, and I have not heard one thing, you know, like and I'm not knocking Garrett. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Garrett, and I'm not knocking the other brands. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't heard. I mean, yeah, you came out with a pinpointer that links up with your headphones. Well, that's okay. Why are you not coming out with a detector that, you know, like, why, like, you came out with an AT Max, great machine, but it's like a Pro with some extra cool bells and whistles and turned up gain. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people finding lots of awesome stuff with their Maxes. I've sold a ton of Maxes to people. Don't get me wrong, they are great machines, but I'm saying that why are they not? Maybe they are. I don't know. But they have to. So they're gonna have to.
In order to keep it very hush up, let's put it that way. They're keeping it top secret. Who knows? Maybe the first of the for all the new machines starting to turn around and come out. You know, they'll start to come out with their own versions of something like that. Who knows? We don't know yet. But I haven't heard anything coming down the pipeline.
I haven't either, and I sell them, so you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. But anyway, hey, William, thank you for joining us, brother. I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting late, and I need to get my butt ready for bed because I gotta work early in the morning, brother. Thank you so much for coming on, brother. Thank you for wanting to donate that to our viewers, and we'll figure out a good way to give it away, and I'll let you know. Excuse me, when we do. So thank you. You got anything you want to say? You want to plug your channel? Anything? Give it to us.
Just Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue Team. Upcoming videos. Going to take a trip up to Connecticut with M.A. Lyman and Wildman. Look forward to making those videos with those guys up there. They're off the hook. They're crazy. I see Mr. Charlie Risers on your side over here to the left. I want to say hello to him. I know he's watching, or at least he's listening. Facebook channel, YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. And like I said, we have some good stuff coming up. Now's our time for the year. Is winter times come up. It's better for us to get in the woods because less ticks, less snakes, less alligators.
Oh yeah.
And we have to worry about the hunters.
Yep. Well, like I said, we appreciate it, brother, and thanks for coming on, man.
All right, appreciate it, Andy. Y'all be blessed.
All right, you too. See ya. All right, guys, that was cool. Willie's a great guy. It's been really great talking to him. It's just like sometimes you just don't, you don't know where the conversation is going to take you. And then you get in to start talking about things, and then your real thoughts about stuff come out. Don't get mad at me because I, was saying that Garrett needs to come out with something better. It's just true. Thank you for watching, guys on YouTube. Thank you for watching over there. Thank you all for sharing if you shared. Thank you for the new subscribers. Really appreciate it. Guys, don't forget about the hats we have. And the patches, and also the sign up for my sub alert, or my what is that? I guess it would be my text group. I'll put it in the comments. That way you guys can hopefully sign up, and I can notify you when I go live. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. Oh, we have William Clarity. Oh, God. I don't want to mess his last name up. He was on earlier. He'll be on next week. Author, Civil War author, great guy. You guys got to be there for that. All right. See ya. Bye.